All right, so here I'm going to do just a couple examples of graphing lines given y equals mx plus b. As you get practiced at this, you can go a little bit quicker. The first one I'll go nice and slow. Second one I'll go quick. Third one I'll go slow again. So I identify the m and the b. M is 1/2 and b is 3. Whenever we're looking at our linear equations in this unit, we're thinking of them as y equals mx plus b. Oops, I accidentally wrote 1/2. I meant to write the general equation, y equals mx plus b. So you can identify whatever number touches the letter x, that's your slope. Whatever number does not touch the letter x, that's your y-intercept. So 1/2 is my slope. Think about rise over run. And then 3 is my y-intercept. So I'm going to start by putting a dot right here at y equals 3. That's my y-intercept. And then I'm going to use my slope to get the next point. 1/2 means rise 1, run 2. So here's my second dot. I counted up 1 box and over 2 boxes. Let's do that again. Up 1, over 2, put a dot right there. I can connect those with a straight line. It's not going to be perfect just on the computer screen, but on a piece of paper with a ruler, I can draw a nice, perfectly straight line. So what's the process? Graph the y-intercept, use the slope to generate another point, get a third point if you want, it's sort of optional, connect your dots with a straight line. Let's try number 2. When I look at number 2, I'll use the color blue. I see the slope is -3/4. I see the y-intercept is 6. I put a dot at 6. I go down 1, 2, 3. I go over 1, 2, 3, 4. I put another dot, and I connect those 2 dots. If I wanted to generate a third point, I could. It's really optional. 2 points makes a line. The third one I'll graph in pink. I identify the slope as 3. The y-intercept is -4. The y-intercept is -4. One thing that I do sometimes is if you just cover up the x's, imagine we didn't have the x's. Look at what's left over in the equation. Look at the equation. Without the x's, it says y equals -4. That helps me remember that the number that does not touch x is your y-intercept. So I put a dot down here at y equals -4. Next, I'm going to talk about how do we deal with the 3. Because right now you should be saying, wait a second, 3? That's not rise over run. The numbers are supposed to be fractions. Slope is rise over run. So how can I think about 3 as rise over run? I don't see a fraction. If you remember back when we talked about how x implies 1x, because you can always multiply by 1 and it doesn't change anything. Same sort of idea. 3 implies 3 over 1. Divide 3 by 1. You get 3. It's the same thing. So when you see a whole number, that means the run is 1. When you see a whole number slope, the run is 1. So when I see 3x minus 4, I can go up 1, 2, 3, and over 1. There's my second dot. And then I can do it again if I want to. I don't really have to, but I can do it again to give myself a nice target right there. And then you just put your straight edge on it. And that one wasn't too nice. Put your straight edge on it and draw a nice line like that. Okay, that's it for this video. I'll post another video with a different way of graphing these same 3 equations. This is using y equals mx plus b to graph them. Another way would be to make a table and graph them that way.